doing a flip through of my first ever K-pop journal. This is just an old sketchbook that I got at Walmart for it because I felt like journals were too expensive to try to figure out if I even liked to journal. So on the front I have just some random stickers. The Boys official sticker, AB6 official sticker, a Monster X sticker, ATEEZ, and some Monster X washi tape that I got from a purchase off of Instagram. So when I first started, I didn't have a lot of materials. I had this sketchbook and I had the Crayola Super Tips, which you see I use, and I have a printer at home so I can print pictures that I want, but that's pretty much it. And any like scrap paper I had around, like lined paper from school and stuff, I had to use. So in the beginning, a lot is just with those markers and a few things. So here I have some rules, which is don't look for perfection, know that improvement will be made, always journal for fun, and share the love with all members, and look forward to expansion. Those things didn't really stay true a lot, but things happen, and I started in May 2019 and ended in 10/13/20 because I go in flows of journaling where I really get into it and like it and do it for a long time, and then I don't journal for like weeks. Here I had some groups at the time that I liked, just ones I were super into. The first photo of Jongho that I just had printed out. Here at the time of what I was considering my ult, only one is truly my ult now, which is Monster X. They're the only ones that actually ever were. Then we have a Wano, this is one of my favorite Wano looks ever. It just looks amazing at that. Now majority of this thing is mainly profiles of just groups and things. Like that big chunk of stuff is just profiles of groups. So the first group is Card. Pretty much all the profiles I did the same thing. I printed out their pictures from K-pop profiles, wrote a little something, and then wrote their stage name, birth name, position, birthday, nationality, nickname, or they have a special thing like they have cards, obviously because Card. So I wrote that. Then we also have SF9, Day 6. So you see I try to do some little fancy things with them, but I just didn't have much. But don't spend a lot of money until you know you're gonna like it. Wavy, them. The Boys. I printed out pretty much everything that was shown so far on the same day, so here you can see my printer was running out of ink, so I had to stop and then got back to it and printed out the rest. AB6, 17. Yes, this is real wonky and I did not like it, but well. CIX, the only group I've ever known since pre-debut and followed, got 7. This is still one of my favorite pages because just the color scheme wise, they just happen to fit, which is amazing. EXO, color scheme makes no sense, but VIX, which I like that I drew that, but this rainbow washi tape has gold on it. That gold foiling just rubbed all off on Hyuk's face, which is sad in general. One is this washi tape was from the Dollar Tree. It's quite cheap and I don't really like it because it doesn't stick a lot, but it's what I had, it's what I used. We have One We and Winter. BTS. I don't really like this page because their photos are so dark and our printer makes it darker, but that's how it is. Monster X, kind of a sad thing, even though They are an old group, because I did this around the time that Wano left, but you know, 80s. The theming of the colors made sense at the time, because purple, blue, pink, and then pink and then blue, but their concept does not match those color schemes at all. For the Stray Kids, this one I did and then came back to quite a while later, so it's a bit more of my style then. Noir. NCT. The rest of NCT I don't put wavy here because I did their solo thing earlier, and then I had Chitara and Sungchan for anyone, because this page was just for anyone new. As you know, they are no longer part of NCT, which is stupid. And I think that means no one else will be joining, so this page is kind of just limbo, but that's what it is. Then we finally get away from profiles. I did a random color generator challenge, so I just picked a bunch. I took my Crayolas, put them all in a container, pulled one out for each of my bias from 17. So Seungkwan got, technically Seungkwan didn't get blue. I just picked blue for Seungkwan because he's my bias, and blue's my favorite color. So I spent like an hour on this page, but I really like it. And then if I like something, I try to replicate it. So Wonu, the rest of them were randomly picked colors. So pink for Wonu. So this is kind of where this series kind of messed up, because I did it on this foam, which just, as you can see, spread everywhere. So the Tana got green, and this photo paper was really trash quality, which I don't know if you can tell, it just scrapes off. So that's unfortunate that it got on Hoshi's red, even though I still like this. And you can see I actually got paper, like a paper pad, scrap paper and stuff. And then we have DK, it's black. I wish I wouldn't have done that, but again, this was rubbing off. And then all the other members were yellow, which worked out, because I could find a photo with everyone wearing yellow, which you cannot say that with every single color. This was supposed to be a Halloween spread with Vicks, but you know what happened in October with Monster X, so this just ended up like something with Get Feelings Out instead. So this was the actual Halloween spread. Again, this just 30 that side up, but it was fine. Bias collage. At the time, these were all my biases. Not all of them are still biases. Like, technically, they're all still biases from the group if I were to pick one, but I wouldn't classify them as the group as a bias anymore. I would still say Changyun, Renjun, Hoshi, Jongho, Seungkwan, Dino, Youngjae, Hyuk, Wonu, and Hyunsuk are still all biases. Like, technically the rest of them are still biases from that group, but I don't really do that. And then I did some of these were just right comebacks, but these weren't really useful for me. I just did them sometimes, but like, I like this picture and everything, but like, I just didn't really have any use for this. Here was when Seungchul came back in Chan's birthday. I got out of journaling for a while and then got back into it during this time. So Carrot anniversary and Valentine's Day. DK and Vernon's birthday. I really like Jung and Sungmin, so I try to do something for them. I wish I just would have wrote this regularly. I don't know why I'm gonna skip that, because it's just a mess and personal stuff. So again, I did this. Barely any use. This was just wanting me to use up stuff that I had. So all this is kind of same color scheme in brown. so I used it on this. And then here I got a rainbow set of washi tape, so you will see my things, my spreads and stuff are a lot more colorful. So this was just a rainbow spread of things I had, of 17 and Monster X, which just fit because they're top 2 groups. Then we have a Young J spread. And like I said before, if I like something, I try to replicate it. So we have Eric and Shion's as well. I still like it. Still like these. Then we have Renjin's, and then just a nature spread of things that I had. And then my own 2000 line group. I came up with like a name for them, but I just really like all these people. And this is the correct age order, I believe, because I know December, October, September, I don't know, there's and stuff. I just really like them and the color scheme and everything. So OT7, I just wanted to use up these stickers. I tried mood tracker. I don't do well mood trackers. They don't fit my personal journaling style. Again, monthly comeback wasn't really being of use. Trying to do in the 8 spread with what I had, but didn't really have a lot. Wanted to just use up things that I had. Then I was going to do a 17 series with their age line. So like this is 95 and 96, which I did them, but I never continued this because I got really upset. Not upset, but like frustrated with journaling, so I never finished. So here's this being a mess, so I just used up what I had, and then the first non-K-pop spread, which this got me really back into journaling again, just to do something that made me happy. So like, this is all fan art. That's official art. A variant from Tangled the series, modern, princesses, fan art of Naruto characters. So when I get back to K-pop, Eric, I really like this, and I actually used this paper, which I was excited for. Tried to replicate it sort of over here with San. Didn't work, but then we have Wano spread, which I believe I did for his birthday. Then we have this space theme, which I need to try to use up more of those stickers. Changmin, because I really love chocolate, so did that. Then I finally did some spreads with these 2 postcards that my mom got me. I've gone back to that series with DK and Seungkwan, and Seungmin and Jongwon. I was gonna do spreads about about Goblin, but I just wasn't feeling it, so I just posted this mess down. Profile about Victon, Astro, TXT, some pictures that Seungmin has taken, more pictures of Seungmin, which I just really like the colors, how bright the colors are. Monthly comeback again, me wanting to use up stuff I had. Again, wanting to use stickers up from albums. So this was just AT's albums, and that was the boys' albums. Okay, so it's like a week later from when I filmed the first half of this video. I'm just gonna try to finish up the rest now. So I left off on this page, again, not being in K-pop journaling. Decided to do something that I am into, which is Avatar Last Airbender. So I just printed out some pictures, and also some pictures of other characters I like. Varian from Tangled the series, Roxas from Kingdom Hearts, ShikamaRu from Naruto Shippuden, and Setsuna from Mobile Suit Gundam 00. Yes, Claire. Some more ShikamaRu, because he's just one of those characters that I really like. I don't even like the franchise Naruto as much, but I just really love him. This, I was just using up the rest of the pictures I had. Gotten gifted All About Love for my birthday. Oops. Here is a series. I tried to do like the Instagram thing for Astro. Clearly did terribly, / wasn't that interested in it because I never did profile pictures and I never printed out enough photos for the 9 page. For the 9 photos, but this is what I did. Jinjin, Unwoo, Minhyuk, Sana. Then I redid these for, well, I did this style again for Subin and Sana, which I don't know why I didn't ever do it for Sana, because I know I was definitely into Astro when I did the others, but this is what we have. Then I was going to do busted spreads for both seasons, never got to it, motivation failed, just put the pictures in. Well, some other stickers. Same with the Goblin series. Wanted to use these up. Again, wanted to use everything, but this is a birthday card and a birthday message from a family member, so we're skipping. Then we have the last 2 members, MJ, Moonbin. Then we have one final comeback thing. More personal stuff. This is something given by a teacher for our entire class graduate year. This is something that this is a message that came in when I got my Kuroko no Basket prize figure statues. 2 of them. I want to say it was Kuroko Kagami. It's probably them. I don't know. It came in 2, and this is a graduation card from people. And then this is the end. I just wanted to finish it, so I just did this random thing. However, that was my first ever K-pop journal. I hope you enjoyed looking at it. I know I enjoyed the process of doing it, and I definitely know I've improved. So, thank you all for watching. Bye!